I am back at it once again with my main man, Tyrannosaurus Flex.
Greetings and salutations, all. How are you doing today, Bo?
I am doing swell. I am doing swell. You still with this greetings and salutations all.
Hey, man, I'm gonna make that thing stick, man. It's gonna be
I
on the
know
shirt next year.
you making it stick. You greetings and salutations from Ty. You know,
It's gonna be on the shirt with my face on and giving 2 thumbs up.
I already ain't nothing wrong with that. But hey, man, today's guest is comedian. He is straight out of man. I can't remember where you from. I'm sorry, I had it in my head.
Indianapolis, Indiana.
Indianapolis, yes. Oh boy, I went there one time, man. Yeah, look, it just look just like Dallas, boy. Look downtown, look good, boy. Go by 2 blocks over.
Yeah.
It's a whole different kind of party. It's a whole different kind of party.
Oh,
So
man.
anyway, man, he has been on several stages across the U.S. and internationally. One of the greatest.
And yeah, got to perform with the greatest of the greats too.
Yes, sir. My main man, T.J. Evans, how are you doing tonight, my brother?
Doing good, man. Thank y'all again, man, for having me on. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Like the sound effects.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man,
We high tech up in here.
you know what I'm saying? We got, hey, do a little bit at a time, man.
You got it, man.
So tell me a little bit, before you were a comedian, man,
Mhm.
before you even, who is T.J. Evans from Indianapolis? Before he started doing anything, who was he as a kid?
Oh, a nerd. You know, that was
Yeah.
really is what it was.
Hey,
I mean,
welcome to the club, brother.
right.
There you go. You see,
Yeah,
bam,
man.
right there.
Oh no, I see it. I see that too. Yeah, that Captain America looks a little risque in the background there.
Risque.
Hey, we
looks
got
like
time for that. We got time.
right. Oh, my bad.
Oh,
Okay, my bad.
he's
Go ahead.
treading very, very hardly right now. Just
He's
Sorry.
starting already.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, man. Tell me
down.
about T.J. Evans, man.
Okay, don't talk about Captain America. Okay. No, man. No, I was a chemist. I was a chemist before I moved down here to Dallas, and
Okay.
was doing that for years. Obviously, got my degree in chemistry, and yeah, man, that's what it was. That's what I was doing. I was doing everything by the book. Is what I
Right,
was doing,
right.
you know, because I was book smart. I wanted to be a doctor. Halfway through my sophomore semester in college, was like, nah, just wouldn't be
He's like,
happy
nah,
in
I
the
got
end.
8 more years. Nah.
Before
Right.
we even get to the college part, what made you want to be a chemist, though? Well, I mean, because that's a very different field, especially for people of our ethnicity. It's
You.
not too many of us being the,
Phew.
I mean, not being funny, but I mean, you don't meet
Definitely an
too many,
artist.
you know what I'm saying? You don't meet too many people that, oh, well, hey, yeah, I'm actually in the chemist.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I can cook you up. What you need?
Right.
Oh, not that kind of chemist, but
Right. No, because I grew up around hood chemists for sure. You know, definitely.
Right.
Oh.
Definitely
He
had
was
some
trying to
crackheads out there.
facilitate drugs safely. That's what he was doing.
Hey,
I already know. That's too much baking soda, Leroy.
hey, but that's what they do.
Yeah, that's a fact.
We
That's a
need
fact.
3 parts by aspirate. I don't.
My aspirin.
So, now you
Have you ever heard of hard water?
Hey, that make the best crack.
Oh, see, I told you.
Gotta have
I
hard
told
water.
you. This
hold
nigga
up.
is Breaking Bad in real life.
Hold up.
You don't. Go ahead, bro.
No, go ahead. I'm trying to find the sound effect that I was looking for.
No, you good, bro. I'm just saying, if you run your dishwasher, ain't no white spots on your dishes afterwards. Don't cook crack in your house, okay? Don't do it.
What kind of street philosophy shit is that?
You learn
Hey,
That
something.
sounds like some useful information to somebody who understood that shit. Like,
I'm just saying you don't want your kids to get high on your supply.
right? He said, "Don't let your cookies crumble in the back of the fridge." The fuck? Always bet on sophomore. What the fuck is you?
But no, okay, so let's get back to
Oh
it.
my gosh.
Oh, sophomore in high school, sophomore in college,
Mm-hmm.
you said, you know what, hey, this ain't for me. What was the plan after that?
Education. That I did tutoring and did. I actually worked for Sylvan Learning Center for some
Hey,
time, and that's actually where I met my wife. She was my boss, and
oh, she
yeah,
still is, huh?
still
Oh,
is.
y'all in that boy fraternizing.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, man. But no, after that, it was like, okay, what the hell am I gonna do? And because I didn't want to do the medical thing, education, I had to do some more time in order to do that. But it was kind of just like too late in the game
Oh,
when I
hold
was
on.
making these
I don't
changes.
mean to cut you off. Did you
Mhm.
just say I had to do? Did you compare going to college to hard time?
No, I
Hey
said
man, in some
more
instances
time.
it feel like that.
It's a fact.
Because he was like, I got to do some more time. Like, what did you do? Did you rob a bank? Nah,
These are
man. I was
juvenile
just
delinquents we
fooling.
dealing with, man. Come on, man. But so I just did whatever my degree was able to give me, and that was chemistry. And so did that for a few
Mhm.
years. Then moved down here. My family had moved down here during my freshman year, so came down
Okay.
here and was like, you know what, I just want to do something different because I've always wanted to do radio. I always wanted to be involved in entertainment, and so I did radio for some time. Wasn't the biggest thing in the world. Fishbowl, I'm sure y'all heard of it, in Arlington.
Hmm.
Was there for a while, and then yeah, then I was like, I'm just gonna put my foot into comedy, and I'm gonna really step all the way into it because one of my best friends from college, he wanted to
Mhm.
do it. We started writing together, and I just never stopped writing from when
Oh.
he brought it up, and so kept writing, and didn't perform for the first time until after 3 years of writing.
And see,
Okay.
I
But
gotta ask, man, how do you go from potentially making like an exorbitant amount of money, being able to legally blow shit up,
Yeah.
to like saying I want to tell knock knock jokes for a living?
Well, that's a fact. Yeah, no, I try to stay away from those knock knocks because it's tempting. But
Right?
but no, man, it was just it's passion. It was just like, what I feel. I can't even describe it because the first time I got on stage, and first time I got on stage and it went well. Let me say that.
Mm.
mhm.
First time it was actually really good. Was getting some laughs
Hold
and
on.
everything.
What's considered well?
Well, it's actually getting laughs at the jokes. The first
When
time
they
I got
when
on
they ain't
stage,
throwing chicken bones at you when you're done, you know,
uh,
get your ass
performed
off the stage,
definitely performed in some places like that, but
right?
never got
It's like I
chicken bone
paid a
jokes.
babysitter for this shit.
That's a fact. But
Go ahead.
no, man, no, it was yeah, because the first time I did it was at a Hyenas Comedy Club in Fort Worth, and
Mhm.
when I got there, dumb early. I'm talking about the open mic don't start until 10. I got there at 7 to sign up.
Mm.
Signed up, was second on the list. They finally put the list out. I was second, thought I was. They put me
Right.
second to last.
Damn.
Well, first
We
off, they
don't know
took me
you.
off of it. Yeah, no, they took me off of it at first because they thought I was a different TJ. I was another TJ, and he thought they wrote his name twice, or thought he wrote his name twice. And
Right.
I asked me, "Hey, where am I at? I'm supposed to be on." He said, "Oh, no, I got you." So then ended up second to last, and literally it was it? My dad, my sister, a friend of mine from college. They all came to see me and waited through this entire night. And it wasn't until midnight finally got on stage. It was them, a random ass couple in the corner, and then the host for it. And
Yeah.
I thought I still had 5 minutes because that's what it said on the website. And no, you get 3 minutes now at this
Yes,
particular point.
sir. At that
And
point.
so
Right.
yeah,
They
so I
trying to
ran the
do last call for alcohol. Just
right. No, I ran the shit out of that light. I did my full 5 minutes, and that's what I came there to do. So I did my full five, and literally at one point, the hostess got his like sitting on the stage, looking
Mhm.
at me like this,
nah.
waiting on me to stop, and because he had hit me with the light and everything. But yeah, that time I wouldn't say went well, but I went on
Did the
vacation
people
after
laugh?
that. Came back. Yeah, they laughed. They laughed. They thought it was really good.
Had they heard your material before?
No, mm-mm, no, that was my very
Mm.
first time. Very first time.
Okay. Well, it
Hmm.
counts.
There you
Right,
go.
It
right.
counts. If they ain't heard your material, it counts.
That's the one for the victory board right there, man.
But yeah, it's a different feeling though. Whenever it goes the way that you want it to,
Mhm.
and it's a high for real. It's an addiction, and
Oh,
so that's
trust
what
me,
keeps you
I
coming
know.
back.
Yeah, man,
Mhm.
I definitely understand that high when you because I can like I said I can recall my first time on stage and like my hand it was but
That
as the laugh started to come through, it's like,
Mhm.
oh well maybe I
Yeah.
yeah.
well damn I am funny. Okay. You know, and it's almost like, man, it's almost like an elephant just move out the way and you can do what you do. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and so
Yep.
how long have you been doing comedy now?
4 years.
Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
what's the? I guess you say what was the place that made you the most nervous to perform at?
Hmm. Mm, I don't think no, I ain't necessarily been like super duper nervous to get on stage. I think it's been more of nervous that I'm doing something different as far as building up material early on, so I'm
Mhm.
trying to figure out if this shit works, period.
Right.
But no, I ain't never necessarily been too nervous. Oh no.
Mm.
One time, yeah. Did a show at a homeless shelter.
Oh
And
shit.
yeah, I feel like that
Okay.
would just make anybody nervous, just period. Because
Yeah.
you don't know.
Right.
Sound
You
effects.
trying to make Cat Lady Karen and Boxcar Joe laugh. Just
Wow. You cannot.
Yes.
You know what? Go
you them
sit.
crazy cat ladies.
Go sit in the
Yeah.
corner, Mister Tyrone. Tyrone Flex.
I see him already. I was promised cornbread, god damn it.
No, we
Wow.
got there before chow, so we was good. It was
Oh shit.
before the food was passed out and everything.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Go
man.
ahead. Go ahead.
No, it was just could have been heroin needles or the smell of syphilis in the air, but it definitely was
Yeah.
nerve wracking. Definitely nerve
Just
wracking.
You
yeah.
know,
The
y'all here.
over the overlying stench of pee pants just
Pee
definitely
pants.
sets the mood.
Wow.
Pee
Wow.
pants.
Like, is that
No,
ammonia? No, that's
hold on,
just
hold on.
Steve. That's just Steve. That he couldn't quite make it. Just
Pissy Pete.
pissy Pete. There you go. Now, wait, I gotta ask, as like one comedian to the other, what's your comedic like inspiration? Like, what do you see in the world that makes you like say, man, that could be a joke right there?
um, my family. I think that's where most of my jokes come from.
Yeah.
Is just my family. From my parents to my wife, my kids, um, in-laws. Yeah, most of my stuff is just stories. And if I do some observational shit, it may be more of things that are happening like right now, like in
Right.
the news, things like that.
Mhm.
Or even if I do bring up something, it may be something from like way, way back, but something
Mhm.
that's so off the wall that nobody's thinking about is what I try to aim for. If I'm going to do observational, I want it to be something that nobody's talking about. And
Okay.
I don't want to try to copy anybody's opinion, because there's some things like, how many jokes can I make about shit that that brawl in Alabama? Like, how
Mm.
many jokes can you make about that haven't been made already and
Yeah.
everything? Yeah,
Well,
That's I mean, there's a couple.
always
I don't know if they're
something in
funny,
there
but
you can. It's something in there. It's always something you can pick out of it. Now, if
for
you
sure.
has it been told,
Mhm.
may have a smidget of a stitch on it, but you can always finagle. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't talking about in the sense of what Kay Williams was talking about, niggas
Right.
just stealing
Hmm.
jokes. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
But I don't
But
even want to walk that line. That's my thing. I don't even want to
right,
get too
right,
close to it. If I bring it up, I may just bring it up in the sense of this just happened, and may say a couple things about it, but it's not a joke that I necessarily carry for a long time.
right.
Mhm.
I'll do it in the moment and leave it there, maybe do it for a couple shows, but then I won't continue doing it, months down the line.
Do it
Yeah,
while it's trending.
exactly.
Right
Exactly.
on, right on, right on. Now we getting a little bit late into the show, so we're not late. We still fit for only 14
Yeah,
minutes
we
in.
got 14 minutes.
Yeah, so we're gonna chop it up for another about
Wait,
5 6 minutes. Go ahead, brother,
yeah.
and I'm gonna let y'all get into y'all
Oh Lord
you,
Jesus.
you know.
That's if TJ's up for it. I don't ever want anybody to feel like I'm, you know, being a bully or anything, because I don't ever want to be the guy considered as the villain. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
This is what I do for fun.
I'm not gonna lie, man. This man came on live TV with a bonnet on.
I
So
told you.
Okay, but
I
look,
told you. Okay,
that
see, this is your problem, Bo. Okay, I came on here. I told you, brother. It's bonnet hours, and that's why I put it on. Okay, I can't have. You see this headset? This would
what?
fuck up my hair if I didn't have on this bonnet. But I take this bonnet
Whew.
off. My shit looks luxurious. And so I kept it on.
He say his hair look legit.
That's the reason.
Oh man.
Look, thank you for protecting us from the eyesight of the crown of the glory.
No,
You
bro,
know,
Right.
you trying to bring another black man down is your problem.
I bet when he take that bonnet off and turn his head really hard, all that juice just go everywhere. Just
See, Tyrone there. You know what? That was a stab back for the Avengers poster. So look, we even.
oh
Okay.
man.
All right. Okay. It just looked like something funny's happened to Captain America's butt right now, and he's just
See,
reacting.
you stare. There ain't no butt in that picture at all. You staring
It's
too hard at
no, it's
Captain America,
behind
sir.
him. He's literally
one
like
at a time, one at
like
a
he
time,
looks
one at
like
a time.
that. He looked crazy.
Oh, Lord. Oh, the dogs are ready
I
to
was
fight
just-
and bay.
I
Just,
was
oh
just
man.
bringing it up. I was just bringing it up.
Oh man. Oh man. You said 2 minutes, right, bro?
My bad.
You said 2 minutes, right?
It's in your living room. I mean, you can't do this, okay? You can't be mad at me. It's
Okay.
in your living room.
Woo! See,
Okay,
I'm very
hold on,
particular about my comic endeavors. That is a very prominent and prized
Oh, my
possession to me.
hold on.
If you know who created that, and the fact that you are just going in on it, it's just festering up with
I'm sorry.
the rapid comeback. I didn't want to say that you look like a struggling black mother right now. I didn't want to say that. I didn't want to say that. Okay.
Hey, I look like my specialty dish is beanies and weenies. Is that what I look like?
You look like you about to go up to the school to defend your badass kids. That's what you look like.
With my robe on.
Right? They good kids. They just special. Don't you be talking about my babies.
Was you in that special class with my children? Or
No. I was on the outside looking in. I was like, that's them right there. That's the one that bit the PE teacher right there.
Let's reel it back in. Reel it back in.
My bad. I apologize. I'm sorry.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
Look, see, this is why black people can't have nice things.
Exactly.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Like my bonnet, damn it. You talking about my bonnet, brother.
I mean,
It's good silk right here.
I mean, you put it out. Anyway,
hey, wait.
That's
one question. Just one question. TJ.
Oh no.
TJ, do you still get your hair care products at Willie's Piggly Wiggly? Just I'm just curious, man. Like, do your stuff come in the back of the supermarket, like on the clearance section? I'm just saying,
That's fine.
Hey, can't we be civilized?
We are being civil.
Civilized.
I love T. Hey,
no, what's happening to Captain America is not civilized. Okay,
he's still on Captain America. I don't know. I done went 7 different directions on this one. He's still on Captain. Okay, all right.
Speaking of disgusting, let's talk about that leather couch. Okay.
Okay.
Oh boy.
TJ looked like that one soiled grape at the end of the bunch, and nobody want to eat.
And you
just
look like
throw
the
it
grape
away.
next to me. You look like
he looked like a halfway raisin.
Hold on.
How dare you?
Go ahead.
How dare you?
Go ahead,
It's my good purple. It's my good purple.
TJ looked like the security guard that let everybody through because he's scared. Just you know what? I really don't want to fight today. Just you know what? I'm sure you look like a nice person. Just
that was okay. All right.
Okay.
What were you gonna say?
All right, folks. All right. Y'all stupid.
I'm sorry.
TJ,
I'm trying to keep the conversation.
Your turn, TJ.
I'm sorry, TJ. Go ahead. Go.
Hold on.
No, I was genuinely just trying to keep the conversation going. It's just
I'm sorry. Just that's my fault. It's my fault.
You're good, brother. I'm just allergic to faux leather, so that's why
you are allergic to faux leather.
Faux leather.
You know what?
With the couch. That's why.
With that microphone on your head, I bet your PlayStation name is Too Legit No Fit.
No fit. I'll give you creativity points because it rhymed.
Thank you.
I'll give you that.
You know what, y'all? Oh hell, y'all. Hey man, so TJ, we gonna have. I'm gonna start with. We're gonna start this thing, where we're gonna get comedians together, and we're gonna do this. we're gonna, and we're gonna do it on the podcast like this. So I definitely want you to be able to join this because
For sure.
this is hilarious. This is.
I
Hey,
think
do we have
y'all,
any comments over there?
if you don't mind, I
Uh,
think y'all should do it more in person. I think
Yeah,
that
we
would be
want.
yes.
better. I
Yeah.
think that would be better just because it's a different feel.
Yeah.
And with technology too, there's always like a random lag or the jokes
Yes.
don't hit the same because connection may be off. And so yeah, definitely do that some in person and record it. I think that would be awesome.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah, most definitely, most
Yeah,
definitely.
man.
And back to you, my man. So where have you been recently? What place have you been recently? I guess you would say.
hmm Whipping my child's ass up at his school.
Oh
You know,
shit!
Oh shit! Hold
It
on.
it just got real.
no, I
Oh
was just
well.
I
going
knew
along with
he
his
looked
joke about my
familiar.
bonnet. It's about my bonnet. It was
No,
just
I knew you looked familiar. You Joe Jackson looking motherfucker. Just
Oh
I know
boy.
you
you're
gonna
not
get
talking
these
about Joe
steps right,
Jackson.
Michael.
I know you talking about Joe Jackson. Can we talk about the broke down pimp that he looked like on that last show that we did together?
Oh,
Can we
On
talk
what?
oh
about
man. Hey, seven church women in my outfit. Okay, just
Wait, you said what now? I'm sorry, it was messing up.
I said lovely church going women and said I look good in that outfit.
They wasn't lying. They wasn't lying. Do that.
Well, I mean, considering, like, I ain't even gonna lie, man. Because you were, I know, TJ, you were the pink flamingo. I know that's your thing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I've
Uh,
noticed, looking at, you pretty much got a several outfits with the pink
Yeah,
flamingo. So,
that's
okay,
that's a
how did they come about? How did they come about?
it was just random as hell. I think what was it? I just started wearing Hawaiian shirts, and I just started liking them for real. It was like something I bought for vacation one time, and I was like, I think I'm gonna wear this tonight. I'm just gonna put it on for a
Mhm.
show, and I put it on, and I don't know, it felt right. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? I felt loose. I feel like I can do whatever
hey,
out there. My arms
can I
can move
ask
free.
you?
No, you can't ask me
Can I
that.
ask? No, this is like for real. Like I'm not trying to almost like
No, you good.
like a karma, right? Like you done found something that like sell to the world too.
For sure. Like that, I would say that along with because I wear Crocs too. And so I wear like
Yeah.
matching Crocs for the whole thing. And so
Mm-hmm.
like that whole combo right there just does it for me.
Yeah, because I noticed you pretty much that's what you performing in most of
Yeah.
the time. I guess you say every time I've seen you, post a picture of you performing, you're pretty much in your Crocs and so I guess you would say you got the new age Carl Winslow thing going.
I would I wouldn't
No,
say Carl Winslow. I
Fluffy.
would say more like
Well, hold on,
yes, thank you,
Beach Carl
Gabriel
Winslow.
Iglesias.
Hold on, would you say
Gabriel
Gabriel Iglesias?
Iglesias.
Fluffy?
Thank you. Yes.
See,
Okay,
yeah,
well,
damn it.
You have to forgive
Bo
Bo. This is why he
trying to
wasn't
throw in
involved in this.
his little his
Yeah, he
jab
tried
shots
it,
and
didn't
no,
he?
shit all
no, I wasn't.
eloquent.
I wasn't trying to throw no jab. No, I guess because I'm I'm old, so I reference Carl. Like because just you got the Carl
You ain't
Winslow look.
you ain't that old. We grew up on that too.
Yeah.
How old are you, TJ?
Relax. I'm 30,
How old
man.
you?
30.
You what?
30.
30.
I'm old.
You
Yeah.
30? Boy,
No, for
you a
real. Yeah.
30
No, I
lie.
just turned I'm serious. I just turned
No,
30 on the 15th.
oh no shit. Oh, happy belated birthday. Yeah,
Thank
nah,
you,
yeah,
man.
brother. Look, I'm damn near old enough to be your pappy.
Right.
There you go.
I'll be honest with you, Tyrone. This is a little bit too close. You got to scoot this thing back just a
Man,
little
like
bit, dog.
well, I was getting feedback like from going in and out. And you just
Oh, got you.
saw all my bells. I know it. I know it. Just it's like 3D. It come out and hit you.
Yeah, no, but it was a good angle. It was an angle I didn't expect, but it was a good angle.
I know. I'm
You,
sorry about
once
no fight
again,
back for that one. Just that was
No, you have
an accident.
you're right.
this is once again why black people can't have nice things.
What you
This is
mean? You're doing
You,
great.
you know what I mean? It
anyway.
just know.
Hmm.
What you say, Tyrone?
I said I got a little up. My stuff is nice once saying, look, I got a little media. I'm working on a budget. Okay.
Your mic going in and out.
we can hear that budget. I tell you, we hear it.
Yeah. This ain't Walmart. This is
No,
hey,
that's
Kai, you
came
going
from.
you going in and out, bro. Your mic is going in and out.
Wait, how about it better now?
Yeah, you're better now. There we go.
Oh yeah, you good now.
Okay. All right.
Just
What it was.
There we go. But yeah,
I'm trying.
my man. Now, question. Now I'm gonna be real. Now, this ain't no jab, but what the hell do you wear the
Yeah,
bunny
it
for,
is.
bro? You gotta.
What you saying?
What?
What you saying? This is good hair.
You got a fro, bro.
Go back to the bonnet.
I
He
did.
went back
I'm
to the
sorry.
bonnet.
I went back to the
And
bonnet. Now
I'm
this is
explaining
me
to him.
asking.
It ain't
I
no
know
fro,
it's bonnet
man.
hours. I get that. But
I'm stepping out.
what the hell you need a bonnet for?
Keep my shit
And the
right.
way you pat that boy down.
No, I
Now,
got it.
hey, question: have you
He
ever
just
worn
got
a
his
thing?
Dominican blow out. That's
Damn it.
his name
Every
is
time
T.J.
you think you out,
Damn it.
he just pull you back in every time, don't he, TJ?
Every
Just pull
He's
you
like,
right back.
that's what we do, baby. Okay.
But,
Look, my name is.
okay,
I get
man.
you and we get ping, boom, bang, boom, 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 bang.
Who is this calling me? And
Oh,
why?
somebody calling into the show. Answer. We got a caller.
I know.
I don't even know who it is.
Thank you for calling
I don't
K104.
know who it is, right? I'm at 5 with Bo and Ty.
Oh my God.
Bo, you
It's
man,
so
control
irritating
delete.
because I don't even know what they call.
Blow.
You don't know
I
what
don't
to
know what it's gonna shut the whole computer down.
Oh,
Lord,
Control all delete. Boy,
30
this whole
seconds ago.
podcast finna be gone. But no,
Like we were
so
we were almost the solid minute ago. What? We Bo,
you say what?
that we were solid for like a good strong, and then now we can't answer the phone calls.
No, no, we good. 'Cause I don't know where they calling to. It's on my
calling to the
computer, so I don't
show,
know
brother.
who.
They calling to the show. They calling up here.
No, this is one of my kids' friends.
Man, answer the phone,
Oh,
man.
It's not on the phone. I don't want to answer. I don't want to talk to them. And like once again, I don't know where they calling through. But anyway, yeah, kids. Kids.
Mm-hmm.
But so, question, man, what is the end goal for TJ Evans? What do you see for? What's your end goal? I know you want to do comedy. You're doing comedy, and you're doing well at it, obviously. So, what's the end goal?
I always said that I wanted to be the next Steve Harvey, but after that Cat Williams shit, I got to say it a little different now. I want to have similar success. Let me say that because I definitely like hosting is my thing. So that's more my lane. So I could do the whole, as you know, obviously he did with Kings of Comedy, his hosting thing. But Family Feud, I always said that once he calls it quits on Family Feud, that's where I want to be at. And obviously he called it quits years ago, and I'm not there. And so but it'll eventually. But that's always been the thing, is to be able to be an entertainer but be multifaceted and be able to do just about anything that I'm feeling at the time, and don't want it necessarily be just that is just comedy that I'm doing, just joke writing or just joke telling, that I'm doing more than that, or that I keep my opportunities open.
Okay, so you can see yourself in movies and other things like that, short films and things
For
like that.
sure.
Okay, cool.
When they do the remake of Family Matters, when they do it,
I gotta get it.
Wait, hey, can you shake your head? You mad?
Hey, look, I'll play Urkel. You know what I'm talking about? Ty, you gonna be Waldo.
Hey, Waldo can dance
hey,
his
you
ass
take his glasses
off,
off, he
man.
do look like Waldo.
Wait, hold up.
Can't unsee it now, baby.
Never, never.
Nah, man, but okay, all in all, man. Hey, did you
Mhm.
have anything else you want to ask TJ Ty?
No, like what was like you talked about your like what was like your high moment, like actually like perform like with Ralph Bar, you know,
Mhm.
what was like your high? Damn, this is dope. Like I done did it.
Uh, let's see. I would say, well, it wasn't necessarily no disrespect to him at all, but at that time, that show that me and Ralph were doing together wasn't like a super big show or anything like that. We were at the House of Blues, but it wasn't like the biggest of, I guess, of the opportunities. I'll say it was
Mhm.
still relatively early for both of us when we did it, and so we were still building. But he was obviously he's you know fucking mega star, and so or at least he's working his way up there, but he's killing it right now. And so I wouldn't say that was the biggest though. I would say maybe the biggest opportunity that just felt like right. Oh shit. Shout out to my brother Matt Edmonds. He put together a show, first show ever put together, ever produced, was at Plano House of Comedy, and sold the shit out of that thing. He put in
Mm,
there 265 people. 265 people.
Wow.
First show he ever did. And got up there and did 20 minutes in front of that many people. And that was a whole different experience. I mean, when that room shakes with 265 people, the
Yeah.
room fucking shakes. And so that right there was like, okay, I can do this on a bigger level or with larger crowds, you know what I'm saying? And
mm,
that this is what I'm supposed to be doing. But with comedy, man, you understand, it's ebbs and flows. So it like literally is ups and downs and everything. You feel like you up here at one point, and then you might have, and not necessarily a bad set, but a bad show, just because
mm,
of the environment, where it's at, who's in there, and whatever. And so that kind of stuff can mess with your mental thinking, "Oh, okay, that must be me. I'm not doing well." But then you literally go and do another show and it's right back up. And so it's
mm,
just it's weird. It's weird.
And I think that comes to just knowing about because when you see a crowd, you can pretty much judge what jokes you can and will and won't be able to do.
Right.
Sometimes you can push the limit, but it has to be a real crisp joke. You know what I'm saying? To kind
Right.
of push that limit. So I get what
Mhm.
you're saying on that, because you can walk in the crowd and use these jokes on this crowd, and it's like, but you go over here with them same jokes, and it's like,
Right.
it's just it has to be what the joke has to be relatable to the crowd, I guess you
Mhm.
would say. And
Right.
that can be tricky figuring out, what I'm saying, especially in the beginning of how to
Mhm.
what crowd you can relate what jokes to. You know what I'm saying? I
And
can't go ahead.
mhm. Oh, I was gonna say that's the goal though. That's the goal, to write material that I can use anywhere.
Right.
And not saying that it's always gonna get the same reaction, but that it's something that is relatable to everybody. And Kat talked about this, that he was writing material that he would perform on this side of the country and then this side of the country, and to a point where it created a whole piece where now this finished product, I know I can go to any of these, you know some odd cities left on this 100 city tour, and it's going to work. And so
Right.
that's the big thing, is trying to figure out what all do people relate to, and not to try to separate people too much, but make it funny enough to where we can all sit back and laugh. And if I'm making a joke about white people, but I'm in a room full of white people, that they are
Mhm.
able to say, okay, this is funny. This is
Right.
true about us. This is funny about us, and not feel like they're being attacked, And
mm,
I've done that with primarily Muslim crowds, which is definitely a different crowd to be able to do
True
comedy
though.
in front of. Yeah, it's different, because they don't like to get into that racy type stuff as far as any sexual jokes, anything like that. And so
Kind
mm,
of
you
clean cut
walk in
comedy.
a fine line, and dog, I don't know what it was about this crowd. I don't think these were the real Muslims I was looking for, because I got into some of that shit. They was losing it like other crowds would, and or were getting more into it, even though I would make sexual references, and things like that. And so it's nice too when you go into it thinking that a crowd ain't gonna really like a certain thing, and you know nervous about it. But
Mhm.
once it does work out and you completely wrong about it, you're like, okay, I'm glad I'm wrong about that one. That worked out in
Right.
that situation. But
There you go.
yeah, man, yeah, that's what I like too, is performing in front of different crowds. I don't want to perform in front of the same people, and it's obviously not the same individuals, but I don't want people from the same mindset, because it can help you mold it a little bit different. You can see certain parts of your joke that work for this particular room, it didn't work for this
Right.
one, or parts that you didn't think were that funny. This room actually finds it super funny,
Yeah.
and
Right,
putting in
right
breaks
on.
and everything you didn't expect it to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mhm.
That is the
Find
go
your
ahead,
rhythm.
Ty.
I'm sorry. Like
Mhm,
I know that's very prominent for like all the way of
mhm.
delivering the joke. Like where I guess your, your aha moment like works.
Oh, I think I don't know. I think it was just more of when I was hearing from people how they appreciated the jokes.
Mhm.
It just helped me figure out. It helped me realize, okay, that works. So the way that I write that fits me. And so, but that's even still something I'm still trying to figure out. Okay, like how do I write jokes, or even watching other comedians, which I try to keep from doing, just because you don't want to accidentally, absorb
Mimic.
anybody else's material, or anybody else's cadence or
Mhm.
anything like that. You want to try to keep it true to you. But I learned from the greats where their material is out there in front of billions. So it's like if I steal something, you're gonna call me out on it right away. Um,
Mhm.
and so it's kind of a easier way to go about that. But when I watch people like Dave Chappelle, who can, he bragged about it one time where he could write a joke backwards, or he
Mhm.
can, the way he delivers a story, where he'll bring up a certain thing and will take you completely left to something
And
else that doesn't
and
seem
bring it back
related to it,
around.
but will bring it right back around. And he does it every single time. And
Yeah.
so it's like, how do I do that? Or how do I do the, reactionary stuff, the stuff that you don't see coming at all? How do I write like that? And so I've pushed myself to do that more and more. And so I've been able to do it, and not just lean heavily on just trying to tell a funny story, but what
Mhm.
elements of it should I bring out, or the way that I tell it? How does it become funnier? Because I can tell you exactly what happened. Sometimes that works, but other times it's like I got to tell you how it happened. But sometimes I got to bring in an analogy, or I got to bring in some Dave Chappelle move where I take it to completely something that doesn't even seem related to it at all, and somehow it'll loop back around and will make sense. Yeah, that's the big thing. So once I figured out that certain the way that I write certain jokes, or that just certain jokes were just working, that's where the confidence came in. And especially
Mhm.
doing those jokes over and over in different rooms and they were working, it's like, okay, this one works.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
And
Right on.
especially like you say, when you say most of your jokes are family, like
Mhm.
that. I mean, you can go. I mean, because kids, wife, it's something different every day. And it is relatable to everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And it's something different every day, and especially when, like you say, when you bring out certain points of it, and
Mhm.
then loop it around back to the same thing. It's like,
Yeah.
you know what, you sure right. I ain't the only one going through that shit at home.
Right.
Give me a
Mhm.
round of applause. You know.
Yeah, right. Yep.
But anyway, man, we're gonna go ahead and close out this interview. Then we're gonna slide into Ty's conspiracy corner. But TJ, man, I really appreciate you for coming on. Thank you, thank
Thank
you,
you,
thank you. I
man.
really appreciate you, brother. Tell the people where they can find you at your
Mhm.
social media tags and things like that.
For sure. Yeah, definitely. You can find me in Aubrey, Texas, with the gang. And not gang like gang member, no, like gang like Scooby Doo and the Mystery Machine, gang of pals. And but no, man, follow me on Facebook, TJ Evans, on my Instagram, TJ from Indy, and check out my YouTube as well. I got a series going. It's called I Love White People, and yeah, I really like that one. It's great. It's a great series. You'll
Hold
love
on.
it.
Explain the I love white people.
What you mean?
Explain it. Like,
I
I love white
think
people.
the
I just
explanations in the next.
I mean, I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, like, I'm not
so
gonna lie. That's my job.
mhm.
I need a little bit, just a smidge more. You got to tell the story. I just a
Yep.
smidge.
Oh
You
man,
know, just kind of a brief explanation of what it
For
is.
sure. No, I'm playing. But no, on that series there. So what I've done, or at least a lot last year when I was doing shows, it was going to these small towns, and so around Oklahoma and Texas, and so doing shows in like a VFW and shit for veterans and all that kind of
Mhm.
stuff. So it's like places where they don't have this kind of stuff, and going to do these shows, and it's a lot of white people and I'm always recording my shit and everything, and so it's interactions that I have with crowds. It's really crowd work heavy, and so
Okay.
yeah, that's what it is. And so trying to show that I can do this thing on the fly more and more, which has always been something that I've been good at. Being quick with it. Like my brother here, Tyronus, Ronus, yeah, and so
I know.
You a
Just
chemist, ain't? Look, if you say you a chemist
what
and you
happened.
can't,
Chemical
you know
fumes.
what? We gonna leave that alone.
this is not chemistry. Okay, this here is
Stick
prehistoric.
around for
But
next week. We'll keep.
But anyway, man.
but yes, no, definitely check that out. YouTube as well, the different shorts and everything on there. And then yeah, as for shows, I'll actually be back at the Plano House of Comedy February 28th, I believe. And then also doing a couple shows in Addison and producing a show in Oklahoma um, next Saturday.
Okay,
Just
cool,
yeah, it's
cool.
been a new venue that I've been producing for, and so hopefully that continues to go. It's a smoke shop, or not a smoke shop, but it's considered a, dispensary. There you go. And so it's a little different what they have out there in Oklahoma, and so doing that. Going to be in OKC actually here in March. First time performing out there, and so yeah, and just trying to build up other opportunities, continue to produce and shoot hit any stage, until we make it to the big ones.
Already,
Right on.
already.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
man.
the goal. Let us know if you need some extra comics, comedians. You know what I'm
Oh, for
saying. You know,
sure.
in the meantime, but once
Yeah.
again, like I say, man, appreciate you for coming in, man. Thank you. Tell
Thank you
your lovely wife, thank
again,
her
brother.
for allowing you to being on. This late at night. Because it is, you
Bonnet
know,
out.
bonnet hours. You know what I mean.
Yes, man. No, thank y'all so much. So do I just
Um,
exit out of here? Y'all just want me to leave? Y'all want me to get out?
yeah, you can. I mean, you can stay in or you can. But yeah, we
No, I
shout
can
out
get
to the
out. If y'all want me to get out, I get out. I see how it is. I get out. It's fine.
Ain't
All right,
say
brother.
none of
I'll holler at
that.
you, man.
Thank y'all so much, man. Y'all be safe out there.
You too, brother.
Yes, sir, brother.
Peace.
You too.
Thank you.
All right. All
Make
right, brother.
it.
So give us
You let
1 second
him
and
make
then
it.
yeah, I know I let him make it. I let him make it. I let him make it. I mean, but y'all went into it, but hey, give me 1 second. I'm gonna show you ladies and gentlemen, it is about that time for Tyrannosaurus Flex's conspiracy corner. All right, and we are back. So, my great
Yes.
interview, my brother, great interview. So, what do you have for us for your conspiracy corner? Give me something. Give me something good. Tell me what the folks got,
Not,
and
but more like weird stuff. New York.
you say what?
Have you heard about the Jewish ground tunnels underneath buildings in New York?
Yes, I heard about that. I heard about that. That is kind of yeah. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you speak on that.
I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you a little bit of says about it. It's the news of a brawl worshipers on Monday on tunnel found connected to the historic was picked up quickly on social media with the claims about the passage, mainly now ain't gonna do none of that because from the Jewish faith, shalom, all that in between. But
Yeah. Hey, switch your mic. Your mic static and in and out.
hang on, let me go ahead and turn
Yeah,
that
we
one off.
can't really understand what you're saying.
Okay. How about, is it better?
You got kind of a you going in and out.
I don't know what's going on, man. I'm not gonna, let me another phone in here. Got I don't know, 2 different networks now or something. I don't know.
Hold on real quick. Let me
How about,
you still like kind of got a delay to it.
I don't know, man. Take off this ear. Here, let's. How does that sound? Does it sound
Yeah,
better?
yeah, there we go.
Better?
Well, yeah, go ahead now.
Okay. So I feel like personally there's some thing with the fact that these people building unsanctioned, code of buildings and all that stuff. None of this stuff was approved, and they don't look like professional, like makeshift, like escape in case of some people try to come in buildings. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Yeah.
from what I heard today from a certain news source, they said they were youths of the synagogue building underground tunnels to try to get to past closing hours because they were just such in desperate need of worship. I don't believe that. I mean, I know people who they ain't trying to do a breaking and entering to say praise Jesus. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, sometimes you got to get there. You got to
I don't
get
know,
there.
man.
They want to be on time.
Ain't
I
enough
mean, I don't
matzo
believe,
ball soup in the world.
they say they
I'm
were
sorry, ain't enough
expanding the
to try to make me come into to a synagogue after hours through a rat hole. You see how these people were like coming out of these tunnels through sewers?
Well, I
Naked
mean,
Jewish people.
New York, well, New York ain't nothing but a city on top of a city. So,
But
I mean,
yeah,
the tunnels,
that's
but they
different.
all,
See,
you say what?
I said, yeah, you said a city on top of a city, but these jokers are going. They took they taking like just building code and ethics all just like they literally they've been working on this since they say since about 2020. Like they have messed up so much foundation on these buildings or like these high rises of like all the buildings that they were building under, and you know how many people were called crazy because they said they keep them and they on the bottom floor.
Well, I
Like,
mean, ain't no excuse for that. I really don't know what to say. I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find a handle in a dog fight, but I can't. I mean, but they say they were extending the tunnels, so they can extend the synagogue. You know what I'm saying?
pick me. Go ahead, pick me.
Go ahead. You it.
Yes. Hey, Mr. Bo. I would like to say what I think the truth is. Okay. Um. Now, if you can like prohibition and certain things like that. What were they doing? They were building underground tunnels for what? I'm not saying these people are smuggling liquor because liquor is totally legal. If you are building an underground tunnel, you are building an underground tunnel underneath your church, and not letting the city know. That means one of two things: you are passing something, or you are getting something through that you don't want people to know about.
So you think they smuggling people? I mean, what you think they
Okay,
smuggling?
now see, I didn't want to bring this up because I wasn't actually saw some of the video footage in these tunnels. They had baby strollers and baby clothing and stuff like that. Oh yeah, brother, look it up. And these don't look like tunnels that El Chapo had built for him. No, these look like them Harriet Tubman
we got to be encapsulate some people tunnels. Nah, I saw candles
So
with
you think
bricks
they
on
bringing in
them. There
slaves?
was no, I don't know, bro, but I saw like little lanterns. You know what I'm saying? Like they had back in Indiana tunnels and shit. You know what I'm saying? There was no modern plumbing. There was no structural integrity. It was just whole lane exit. You know, man, you can't fool me and tell me, oh yeah, like wait, how did you people? We wanted in the religious times. We wanted to go after the hours. No, hell no. Believing that Chaim. I'm not believing that Yusuf.
Hey,
No, fuck
I mean,
that
they look, man.
Ezekiel.
They could have just been trying to extend the synagogue so they could, you know what I'm saying? They could bring in some fresh fruits or something.
Oh
You
yeah,
know, you never
they was
know.
bringing in some fresh fruits. All right, some lamb, and you know my opinions have nothing to do with conversation else. But I'm sorry if you with buildings on top of it. This is another theory I think because I done seen many of these like right when they start building tunnels underneath buildings. What happens at the end? Huh? You remember Fight Club? What they do at the end of Fight Club when they had all those and stuff, what they were like connecting stuff to. I don't want to say the B word because I'm not trying to get sent. It starts with B and it rhymes with mom. Okay? That's what
Yeah.
I think, man. I think that they was trying to do something to where like they could just crush everything on top of a tunnel to the synagogue so you can come in after hours. If that's the dumbest excuse
So you thinking they were gonna try to attempt something on the synagogue
on the synagogue itself, they wouldn't
or the
ruin
surrounding
their own
structure,
building.
the structure
But
surrounding the synagogue, I guess you would say.
I think that they were either trying to destroy property or try to bring it inside to know about. Because if you're building tunnels with any underneath it, you're ruining the structural integrity of several millions of pounds of, you could be knocking into support beams. You could be knocking into like, strength or call them
Well,
walls or support walls.
I ain't gonna lie. When they was coming out the tunnels, they didn't look like they was the sharpest knife in the drawer anyway. So
No,
I mean, I don't think that was
you
a
know why?
thing
Because
that Go ahead.
it was breathing in all that ammonia and shit. Trying to not ammonia, but what do you call it? Spitting all
Methane.
that asbestos in, trying to make them dumbass illegal tunnels. I don't care. I'm sorry. That's some dumb stuff, man. And I'm glad they got every last one of them got caught. And it ain't because they're Jewish. It ain't because of that. Because I don't want nobody saying that. I'm just caught doing stupid stuff, and you get what you deserve. When you coming out of a sewer, Ninja Turtle, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you trying to walk off like it's normal. You got those right. People see you coming up like right next to the subway, like, "Hey, yo, son, what you doing?" And like, dust your jacket off like you just came from Starbucks. Hell no. Hell.
I mean, they could have been, they could have been living there, like the people, like the people that like the people that live in the city under Las Vegas. Have you heard about them? We talked about them, right? Didn't we? The mole people. I mean, they
See, there
could,
was
you
a
never
reason
know.
for that though. But the last time some Jewish people had to live underground, and that was for a purpose. These dudes coming up like they got money on them. What you ain't no Luftwaffe coming over the skies. Ain't the time for it. So from what I've been told, Jewish people are some of the underground on the planet. I don't know if it's true, but I
You
ain't
say they
messing with them.
what? Jewish
You
people are what?
coming up out the ground. What you
Hold
say?
on. What'd you say? You say Jewish people are what?
Jewish people have been as some very successful and rich people, right? So the last thing I'm seeing, or the last thing that means gather. I mean, I don't think these very financially well off to do people are doing anything positive where you have to build underground illegal tunnels. That's where where the simpletons got caught. The real people in charge, we don't know who they are. That got caught, the little youngsters, whatever, thought they was doing something
Oh
for the
yeah.
purpose of the people.
Oh, it's always the peons, man. It's always the
Oh
peons.
yeah, yeah.
You know, that's why.
The ones got caught.
That's why I couldn't be nothing like that. I ain't gonna lie. I got somewhat of a problem of with authority on shit like that. You're not finna crash dummy me. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
I'm gonna need
But
blueprints. I'm gonna need schematics. I'm a chart of like step
I ain't
one.
digging no
Don't
tunnel. I ain't digging no tunnel.
don't give me no pickaxes
I
at
ain't
the
Harriet
head.
Tubman. I ain't none of them. I ain't trying to free the slaves. I ain't digging no tunnel. I ain't
Yeah.
in prison.
Don't,
You look. Hey, I know Hector. You want me to call Hector? Hector,
right.
Juan, Jose, and Jesus. They have it done tomorrow.
Yeah. See,
Hey, your roof
no
done afternoon.
disrespect to what I'm about to say to these people, but I was married to a
Whoa,
Jehovah's
whoa, whoa!
Witness.
Hold on. Can't
No, no,
say
no.
these people.
No,
Can't
hang
say
on. Nothing to
that.
do with the Jewish people. Now, I'm just making a point of how lazy I am. Okay. This is a joke. My ex-wife was a Jehovah's Witness, practicing strong. Got up every Saturday morning at 7 a.m. You know where they go to your house and hand out the pamphlets. That was the
Hold on.
that was
Before you
the
say
no
this, do
sign
I need
deal.
to put? Before you say this, do I need to put my hand on the button?
No,
Okay.
you good. No, you good.
Okay.
But the work that these people had to do, they had to walk for miles in business suits and give people a pamphlet that you knew was or somebody was going to slam the door in your face. I declined that offer hastily. Convinced me to go underground and with a pickaxe and a flashlight on my hat for the greater good. No, sir. No,
No,
sir.
I mean unless we captives, I mean we ain't digging a hose. I'm sorry. Once again, I
Exactly.
can call Hector. I can call Hector. He Jesus, Juan, Carlos, they have it done for you tomorrow and do your roof
Somebody.
on Saturday. But
Ain't
anyway, man.
no way. And you know what they said too? These jokers call themselves being slick, getting rid of the rubble. They was putting the dirt in their pockets. And when they got it out,
Hold on,
like
they
that
pulled the
movie
Shawshank.
with Morgan Freeman in it,
Shawshank Redemption.
where he got a yeah,
Shawshank Redemption.
Shawshank Redemption, the damn thing. I bet you they had long pockets sewed into their pants just so they can
Oh man.
put some walking like they cowboys and shit, all bow-legged and stuff, trying to get out them tunnels.
Oh man, that's hilarious. That's
I bet
hilarious. Nah, I
you
couldn't.
all that
I
extra.
would. I couldn't imagine, bro.
Can you picture a Jewish dude coming out the sewer and then be right on the corner of 8th Avenue like he a construction worker? Just
Well, hold on. The fact that you dumping dirt and New York ain't nothing but a concrete jungle, but you
nothing but
dumping dirt.
concrete. See, that all the NYPD officers looking, what the hell is all this dirt coming? What is this?
Coming from the guy down there.
Right, with the curly cues on his forehead. Just
Oh man, no shit. But we finna go ahead and close this out, man. You a hell boy.
I know it. Don't go to hell with me too, and
Hey
they're gonna
man.
have huge pockets of sand waiting for me.
Oh shit. Oh man. All right, man. Appreciate you for coming in tonight. Thank you. Tell the people where they
Yes,
can
sir.
find you at, brother.
Yeah, you can find me on all social media platforms under Tyrannosaurus with 2 X's. Don't put the third X on there because I'm gonna have to explain myself, and I ain't ready for that yet. But anyway, you can find me on Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, Tyrannosaurus Flex. And Bo, where can they find you, baby?
They can find me at Bo Pickens, BOPICKENZ, just like it's spelled on the screen right there. And that is how you spell his name, as you guys see on the screen. Once again,
There you go.
BOPICKENZ on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, and also you can find these shows right here. Conversation Us. You can find these on YouTube. Just go to YouTube at Conversation Us, and you will find us. You will see my beautiful face and his face. I don't know if it's beautiful or not to y'all,
I'm
but
glad you didn't call
my face is beautiful to me.
I'm just
you know.
glad you didn't call me beautiful in that same sentence.
Yeah, I'm a grown ass man. I'm not gonna be calling
I
another grown man
appreciate
beautiful.
that. Thank you.
Yeah, that's not
Thank you
hot.
so
That's
much.
not what we do. You know, power to the people around here.
There you go.
You
Right
you
on,
know,
right on.
yeah, well,
Hey,
you know, hey,
look,
hey, I'm a man.
hey, Bo, told everybody where they gonna find us, but you know where they not gonna find us?
In jail.
Underground, digging no damn tunnels.
You damn right. But anyway, man, thank everybody that came in. I really appreciate you guys. Hope you guys have a blessed and a beautiful night. It
Yeah,
is your
shout
main
out once
man, Bo
again to Mr.
Pickens.
T.J. Evans. Sorry
Yeah,
about that.
shout out to
Shout out once
TJ
again to
Evans for coming
Mr. T.J.
on. Yeah, and once
and
again, my man.
on it.
And I'm gonna holler at you, brother. I'm out of here.
All right now.